Hi, so I've touched on autopsy. So this is basically the autopsy, as you can see. So the autopsy, when it's reflected or when it's doing the analysis from the extracted suspect's hard drive, it actually gives us these views. The views here is, as you can see from my mouse, this is the data that have been deleted. So you can click this data and access the various files that have been deleted by the suspect. So here you can see that deleted files can be categorized in the capacity. So 50 megabyte to 200 megabyte, for example, 112 files have been deleted. So you can access it and flag it for your reporting if it's related to the suspects that you're investigating. So this is one cool function of autopsy. So this is for the deleted files, and also autopsy can do a kind of summary which can be reflected as the results and as well as the keyword hits. As you can see, autopsy actually categorizes the results that it captured from the suspect's hard drive. So one category is results. So in terms of the result, the entire suspect's hard drive is categorized into these following categories. So autopsy will gather the information and capture them into like search, web search, for example. What have been searched by the suspect, the web history, what have been visited by the suspect, and what here is the auto form, the forms that have been accessed by the suspect. So if it's related to something that will enhance corruption or fraud or sex scandals and so forth, you can also be accessing them, and it's kind of clue that some other things can be accessed. And there are forms that he or she accessed with his personal addresses, so you can also access it from here. And also the downloads. The downloads here is this is like 6,514 documents that have been downloaded in the internet. So if, for example, you are searching for something that will give, if you are investigating a sex scandal or a pornographic victims investigation, so these are the kind of areas that you need to look at and see if the downloads are related to the galleries or the pictures that are related to the victims, if you want to find out. So this is also a kind of rich area that investigators need to access and analyze. And web cookies and web cards. Web cookies is basically when one is hooked to entire website, or one is interested in accessing it on a daily basis, so they will have to save it. So when they save it in their browser, it also be captured by the autopsy to refer as the web cookie. So you can access this here, and also it's also detailed in some of the websites in web bookmarks. And also you can access the recent documents that refer to the type of information or documents that have been accessed by the suspect before the hard drive is been seized. So these are the kind of interesting areas that investigators need to look at. And also there have been some mismatch detected. You can also access, and if it's related to the area that you want to search. And also there are encryption. Encryption are files that have been locked by other softwares, but it's also been detected by autopsy, so you can access that. And other forensic software, they can also handle this and decrypt it. And also this except here is related to the photos that have been accessed by the suspect, and also the accounts here. This account related to the type of login, the user or the owner or the suspect of the hard drive have been using through the hard drive to enter into things like email, Yahoo and Gmail, and also other areas probably of interest that you want to get hold and see if the suspect is involved in logging into suspicious areas that you need to capture. So this is what the category of result is. So Autopsy basically categorizes the entire thing in this category. So you can look at it now. These are huge information, so it depends on how smart or how patient you are in terms of going from line by line and look at the pictures or the audios or the accounts, as well as the downloads and recent documents accessed by the suspect. So it depends on the interested files that you want to link to the suspect, depending on what you're investigating. If it's a sex scandal or sex predator or procurement fraud or whatever, so it's all related there. And the same documents here, this is the second part, is also the same thing that have been captured here, but they are captured in a different way. So for example, in email addresses, for example, so you have like 76,000. Accessing these, you will also access some of the emails that have been exchanged between the suspect and other emails the suspect was exchanging. So you can access the emails from here, and also the phone numbers that have been accessed, saved in the computer. So it's also found here. And also the IP is the website addresses that have been accessed. So you look at it, it's 29,000. So if we are investigating something that related to say for example a collaboration or accessing a pornographic website that related to the sex scandal or the pornographic victim that you are investigating, so the URLs, they are very interested areas that you want to look at. Sometimes the downloaded pictures from downloaded documents from here, they are related to the time that the internet website address is also accessed. So you will probably see that, okay, the web downloads was downloaded, and it's a very interesting document on this date, and that same date is internet website is also accessed. So this kind of things, they can be linked to each other, and you can make a connection and have a good link to your prosecution. So yeah, so this is it. Also, Autopsy summarizes what it's defined as interested items. So interested items, if you look at these, it talk about something related to bombs. So if you're investigating something that related to terrorism, for example, it's also captured here. So it depends if the suspect is accessing websites related to making bombs, so that that will encourage or assist him or her in whatever mission wanted to contribute to terrorism. You can also find here, but this is an auto finding by the Autopsy. And also you can access other information such as the phone information that connected to the suspect's drive, as well as the credit card, and the credit card that used to possibly transacted within this downloads or information that paid online. So you can connect those information to the credit card. And yeah, so this is it. This is quite a lengthy area. So if I give you an example, that these are like 29,000, how can you share something that related 29,000? So it's kind of very big job to do. So you can use like keyword search. You can put in word search. So for me, if you click here, you can put your search word here. If you put search word here, for me, I've already did a search. So the search is captured here under the hold on. and I've did the search already, so the search is captured. Okay, it should be around here. Okay, actually I did not find, so basically let's try it again. So yeah, so when you do the search, you can put your cursor here and do the search here, so it will search the entire thing. You can put a search here, downloads, and you can search for the downloads. So it depends what do you want to do the search, if you want to cover everything. So if we put here, say, okay, search, we ask this, Autopsy to search into the entire suspect's hard drive. So we click here to cover the whole suspect's hard drive, and key in word like, okay, let's type something like procure. So procurement. So related to procurement, so if we are investigating a procurement crime, fraud related to procurement, then we can also pull any information or documents that the suspect probably wanted to access and alter, and that will support the financial crime. So if we click here, it will actually run through this entire thing and select if anything related to fraud here, and pick up as a new flag for us. So if we click search, it will continue to search for us. So whilst it's continuing to search, I think it's also important that we need to look at some of the functions here. So as you can see, generate report is also here. So generate report here, it actually can do the auto reporting of our results. So let's do some quick. Assuming that you have gone through your search file, so now it's giving me all the search files here. So assuming that I feel like, okay, this file here and this file, it has an extension. So the extension here is, refers to it as an Excel. But then you look at here, oh, this is another file establishment, and also tender decision or procurement decision. I think this is a very important one. So let's look at this, if it's related to the files that have been documented in the hard copies. So when we click this, we can see that it gives us the type of information that is inside the index files that have been involved. We can also look at the file metadata. Remember, all the files here, if you access one of which, it can also give you the type of data attributes that related to the file. So this Excel only, it shows where is this located in the suspect's hard drive. So you can see that, okay, the hard drive, it's actually located in documents, current project, PGSP, and PGSP 2013, and working papers. So this file is actually located in the suspect's drive on this address. So that's the address of it, and the dates related to when it is accessed, when it is created, and when it is changed. And then it looks at the hash of the documents. We talked about hash already. Remember, MD5 is also a hash, and it's the unique number of this. And then you can also detail that this information, as far as Autopsy is concerned, that you will capture in your reporting based on what you have discussed in reporting, in terms of more detailed analysis on the artifacts of your evidences. These are the things that you need to say, okay, internal ID, and these are the information related to the interested file. So you can document this, and also you can we can get this file and then be part of our appendix of our expert witness reporting. So that's file data. So we've seen the index. Index is kind of something that actually give us the content of what's really inside the document, so we can also access that. And yeah, so that's it. When you feel that, okay, after you go through all the entire interested documents that you wanted to do, you can also click here and then, you know, make a quick view on it. Just go to a much bigger file, so you can look at it and make a comparison if there are files there. So here you have, you know, documents, information related to other progress of the entire tender processes, and also you can use this as part of your analysis. So if you think, or if we think that this is one of the interesting file, you can click on this one, and then we can do the extract, or we can tag it. So when we tag, we probably, okay, we put it as a uncategorized. But if you are investigating something related to child exploitation, you can put it to category 1, for example. So here we feel that, okay, we need to bookmark this, but then let's give it a tag name, so we call it procurement. Procurement here, then we can so we can say, okay, this is a tender. Okay, so we press OK. So when we press OK, it's give us a new tag. Where is the tag? It should be giving us the procurement. Oh, so yeah, this is the one, procurement, not about. So when we access all these things, it will actually be captured here in this area. So we have captured these, and then let's say that we look at the photos, and then we feel that this photo is related to some pornographic photograph. So we thought that, I think this is also another interested file. So we can tag this to procurement again. Yeah, procurement again. Procurement. Yeah. Or we can say, okay, this is a photo. Yeah. So let's make an assumption here. So we feel that, okay, after going through all these documents, so you know, you can come up with 50, 100, 200 documents. So for this, we just want to capture it like, okay, these are the 2 examples that we really wanted to capture and pull out. So from here, we actually have two tags that we feel that they are interested files for us. So let's agree that these are the files that we really wanted to access. So when we feel that, okay, it's right to be finalize our reporting for the purpose of our expert witness compilation of our report, we can generate the report. So when we generate that report, we can go here. Yeah, we can go here, generate report. Yeah, so we have a window that appears here. So what do we want the report to look like? So we really wanted the report to feed into our expert witness report. So it depends on what you choose, but I think for me, I really want Excel, because Excel has its own kind of very summarized reporting. So it depends if you want to choose whatever file, but I think Excel is good because we can feed the Excel narratives into our expert witness report. So if you click next, it asks, okay, all results. Now we just wanted a tag. If you ask for all the results, it will run through this entire thousands and thousands. So we really wanted the tags. So click the tags that we really wanted to choose from, then we get it from there. So now it's processed. We can wait. It just take a few seconds to do. So yeah, that's it. So assuming that you collected 50 or 100 or 200 interested files that related to investigation, so based on this report generation, you can detail it in your expert witness reporting. So that was it. Here, so the files have been captured in the reports, but then you can make an extraction here. So when you make an extraction, then you can save it to, yeah, we got this one. Then we extract it. So we extract this one. That's the Excel file. Then we wanted to extract the other one, this one. So we extract this file as well. Yeah, this is. Then we copy, extracted. So it's here. It's actually making reference on the file details. So we can say, okay, this file that we have just printed, this is the file attributes that we want to document in our forensic expert witness report. So these are the details of this Excel file, and this is the Excel file which we can open your investigation. And remember, always talk about the hash drive. The hash number. The hash number is the unique number of that photograph. It will never change, even if somebody is playing around with it. The source filing data is always there, so we can also access everything from here. So, and also remember, we can alternatively send a report in the form of a HTML report instead of Excel report. So we have demonstrated the Excel export report from Autopsy. Now we can also try with the HTML report. So we can click this one here, and then go for the do not click the all results. Click the tag results only, because it will give us the interested files that we have just tagged, and also we have been highlighting. So we can press finish for now, and then it will give us a few seconds or less than a minute to process it. So yes, that's it. It's complete. We'll close the window. Then we'll just go to the reports over here. Now we can see that it's already here. So we can choose to do the reporting from. So here we can just click and ask the Chrome to open the file for us. So this is what it does for us. So in terms of the file that it has, and also the results of the data. So case summary, sorry. If we press the case summary, it gives us the timing of our extraction. So this is it, the date and the time, as well as the report that's generated from the autopsy and case name, and as well as the path and the zone of timing that we get it from. So these are the details of the case summary. And so we've also had these tags there, and this is the image that we have seen, and also these are also linked to the files that we really wanted to access. So we can click this one. So as we click the file is not found, we can always go back to Autopsy, and then we go to the file, our search document. So this is our search document. We can open it like this, then we can view it in this in this way, so we can also capture the information from here. So this is another way of capturing the information, the ones that cannot be accessed, which we click. So this is another way of capturing this information through the HTML, and also I'm pressing the generate report again, and we can generate other formats. So here we can ask to generate files in text form. So if we click it, it will give us the delimited tab or the comma delimited tab if you choose. So there are many ways you can access from it. So you can choose, and you have to try to experiment for the types of reporting that's suitable in your case. So thank you so much.